Waiting for the sunshine. Waiting for the sunshine.
Yo.
Ooh.
Trauma therapy. You know why? Because the way I see it, music's like a therapy for man. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone's gone through some type of trauma. Everyone needs some type of therapy. Like some people more than others, depending on your life and what you've been through. And there's different types of therapy. Some people actually go to therapy. Some people do boxing. Some people play football, music, whatever it is, gym. Everyone's got like a release. Do you get what I'm saying? Like music is for me a massive part of releasing what's in here. And a lot of the things that I've been through or that got to me don't necessarily get to me as much, or maybe I'm just better at handling it, or whatever, however you want to see it. I just felt like this was the right time, and this tape, it feels like therapy. Like a lot of the songs, it feels like they're therapeutic. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I released a lot on these songs, man. Do you get me? So that name, it feels perfect. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah.
Trauma therapy.
Das Mann. IJD, man.
Leave a man stretched like a limousine pause. You know what I mean when they squeeze 4/4s. The roads stay mean, better keep indoors. Cause I see bare man eating and speak with pork. The loudest man's got the cheapest talk. If you're doing that road, never speak in court. They gave Nizzy life and left the G's distraught. Man, I pray every day for the keys to the door.
Was feds running round trying to get us laid to rest. Same thing, got my niggas doing major rest.
I got my own corn, I ain't talking green giant. You ever seen iron flying? Don't swim with my sharks in the deep end. I don't need to depend on no man.
Keep guns on my person, you can say I'm cautious, tomorrow's never certain. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'm trying to stick around for my kids. Yeah, the hood's got me.
Hey, hopes to heaven that
Yeah. Finesse.
I seen guns and roses, mommy's crying out. Got this on go
Let me that from the TO again. Yeah. Another one.
I used to do grime, innit? I used to be a grime artist. I was probably 12 when I tried to first write lyrics and stuff. Do you get? But I think I got into it properly when I was 14, 15. We got the V crew. Yeah, we had the V crew back in the day. We got the V crew members. Obviously, I've never been consistent. That's part of the problem I've had. I've always just been in and out because it's always been like I said, it's been like therapy to me. So sometimes I go studio to release, or I write bars to release. There's a lot of times I've even wrote bars and haven't done anything with them. But just getting it out on paper or getting it out of my head has helped. I've been on and off with the music since probably the age of, let's say, 14. The music that I remember being raised on, and it actually up to this day gives me the best feeling, yeah, is like reggae music. Reggae, like, you know, like Beres Hammond and Sanchez and Morgan Heritage, Dennis Brown. Old school reggae, I always remember, like a Sunday, for example, mum's cooking Sunday dinner, the music's blaring, it's always the vibes. Or if I'm in my dad's whip, dad's driving around, he's always running the reggae rhythms. Do you get what I'm saying? That was my first musical love. It made you feel so good. Do you get me? No matter what. Obviously, as time goes on and you start to veer away from what your parents are hearing, it was like a hip hop thing, like obviously American hip hop. Man was really into Tupac. Massive Tupac fan. It's mad because I wasn't even a Biggie fan really. Back then it was like you either like Tupac or you like Biggie. And I was always like, yeah, one Biggie, man, it's a Tupac thing. Like me and my brethren, big up Big Man, we used to always have them debates. He used to love Biggie. I said, nah, it's a Tupac thing. I started to fall into like an old school garage, vibe as well. I mean, obviously you got your R&B, 90s R&B, Untouchable. I remember I used to steal my sister's Pure Swing CDs.
On the wing, they're letting you out. That's something I saw the impressor. I was like, wait a minute. These man, we got gym once a week. How are they so strong? We got gym once a week on a Friday. These man keep getting stronger. Man, I have to eat some extra porridge. I'm saying, yo.
That's it, once a week.
You have to throw the cream in on a Friday. On a Friday. You have to throw the cream in the porridge. I'm just sitting there like, hold on a minute. I need to catch up. I don't know what's going on in there. And then man, they demote you to the other bench. You think I can train on the bench? Go and train on the bench. Over there. Get me? Man, they want I forgot, lad. And man, when they try to be nice about it, man say, yeah, you're gonna slow our thing down. Man, you say you're gonna slow.
Don't get to me with the motor, man, as well. You get me?
I had to because the treatment I had to pass it. Man say you're slowing our thing down. Yeah, killing me. I don't remember all that. Nah, do it, man. I know, man. Was on that. Man, I was on that. Telling my man slowing him down and that. I'm like, alright. And them times I couldn't even grow a beard. Mano had a beard. I had to be stressed to myself. I remember that. I said, brother, I swear they got a beard. We're young offenders. We're like 18. This brother's got a beard. Don't be feeling young. I'm like, hold on a minute. Got my rubbing the crumbs on the beard. And then 2023, he ain't got no beard. And I've got a beard. You're trying it, blood.
That man ain't build up his muscles, got his beard. I said, you know what, today I'm coming to see Mano.
He wasn't trying to grow his hair, but his hair was long. And I had plaits, imagine that. It was stressful. I'm just in there like, you remember it?
There's pictures.
He was not trying to grow his hair, but his hair was long. Man had plaits, man's in the cell twisting away. I was in the cell, you know what I'm saying? Man's in the cell. Wait a minute, what's going on over here? It's like the sun is too much from your side. It's like, I don't know what's going on. My beard's not growing, my hair's not growing. I'm like, the stress is with my bro though, man. I'm happy though, man. What do you want, rum? You know what? You know what? Let me do a rum still. I'm not even let me do a local raise. And his nephews and all of their family. But yeah, my bro, man. Nah, life is for living.
Do you know what? It's mad because I have this conversation a lot. So if I hear a beat, whatever starts going on in here, I just run with it. So the process normally consists of, say I'm on YouTube now, boom, I'm just running beats. If I hear a beat that I like, I'm like, alright, cool, I like this beat. How can I tackle this? Sometimes I hear a beat I really like, but I feel like I can't tackle it. It's like, the beat's cold, but I don't feel like I'm getting right with it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I got to sit there and just vibe with it, go over bars in my head, go over a flow. Do you get me? And then once I've caught that, it's like a spark. Once it catches, it's game over. Once it catches, it's game over. I like to sometimes do the melody thing, and I feel like that's from like the singing reggae background. Do you get what I'm saying? I like that. Like I said, it's an artist thing. It's not just man's just a rapper and that's it. Man can do what man want to do. If you're an artist, you do what you want to do. You do what fits your mind state at the time, the beat at the time, the vibe at the time. Do you get what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say there's a specific process, but the spark goes and then the snowball just starts doing that. Next thing you know, it's just an avalanche.
Can you put some hot sauce on that video real quick?
Was sick of all the politics and underhanded tactics, trying to paint a narrative when really fam the fact is systematic stereotypes, areas getting gentrified, slavery was a genocide, revolutions televised. They say tomorrow ain't promised, you gotta make it count now. Life is like a dream with the pieces of a countdown. Voices on my nan, in my head just saying calm down. Don't let them trick you out your spot, just understand that.
Because what I normally do, I just drop a project and expect you to do good. But you gotta get momentum. Get that thing going, my man are talking. You know what I'm saying? You gotta create something.
Bro, you see the trick here? Well, don't trick you, so check it out now. If you look at like how the game's set up, we're living in the era of YouTube rappers. When I say YouTube rappers, in the sense of people listen to music with their eyes and not their ears. So what that happens is, the person that's actually really talented can almost get tricked into thinking, I want to make music for people that listen with their eyes as well. And forget that, no, actually my music for people that listen with their ears. And once you can separate the two, you stop playing the game. So let me give you a stat. So say for example, I ain't got a million views. I'm not the millions. I'm not. But guess what? I've sold out the O2, isn't it, though? You know what I mean? Man with a million views. I haven't done that. Because I know my audience. Yeah. My audience don't necessarily have time to sit online and watch stuff. But if I say I've got a show and I let them know well enough in advance, they will come out. Yeah. The people that actually really support me don't sit online. They don't have time. I don't have the thing of like, oh, bro, how come the views is not, it's not, no. I know the message in the music. Yeah, that's it. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So it's like, even like with this, for example, that whole idea, even like the rollout idea of making noise and doing the monetizing side of marketing, yes, there's benefits to it. However, because your music's cold, that is the ticket.
I've done dirt coming up, what I paid for it. I ain't sitting the canvas, I paid for it. Road weren't a major thing. Sometimes I act off emotions, it's great to think. Probably why I pour my heart out in stains of ink.
I don't even need a phone. That's the top of the dome, blood. Come on.
I like that.
Man, don't know what
That's
one.
the energy still. Yeah. That's the energy.
I'm all about that money and it runs through my veins. Cause my daddy was a shotter and my mummy was the same. And it will never change.
That was, we're going to the trenches today. Oh, I love this feeling. We're going to the trenches today. Yeah? Man, look at the chest. Oof. Yeah. We got one.
Well, firstly, like I said, it's a massive therapy for me. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel, it releases a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? But then also, you know, I enjoy sharing my music with people. Like, that's a big inspiration for me. Like, for example, like, I've had people come to me and say, raw, like, I was going through a tough time, you know, and I heard your thing and I could just relate to it, and it made me feel so much better that I could relate to someone. I felt like you was there with me and we was chatting, like you was just relating to what I was saying. I've had people cry. I've had people tell me, raw, that hit different, like it made me cry. Do you get what I'm saying? That's happened a few times. And for me, that's why I make music, because music's from the soul. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here trying to make this giddy music just for the sake of it. You hear a lot of that. For me, it don't make sense. Obviously, if people are making money from certain rhythms, cool, safe, do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna make this giddy music just for the masses. Like, I'm making music from in here that I feel. That's the only reason I make it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not actually for no one else. I'll be real. I make music for myself. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm just grateful that there's people that hear it and are like, nah, I feel my man. That inspires me to make music. When I hear people say certain things to me, that inspires me to do more. It inspires me to keep on going. That's the main inspiration, really. Outside of myself is the connection that it brings with people or for people in their own right. My spare time, I'm a big dancehall fan, yeah? Big up Chronic Law, yeah? The coldest. Yeah, dancehall, major. Love dancehall. Reggae as well, obviously, like I said, that was my first musical love. Do you get what I'm saying? I like a bit of old school garage and a bit of house as well. Little, yeah, when man's in the little vibes and that. Like, I listen to like Pot of Paper. I like Rimsey, Young Tef. Obviously my guy Nath, Jay Riley. Yeah, I'd say probably like mainly dancehall and reggae. But then man will hear a bit of house and garage. And then also certain UK hip hop artists. Dave as well, big up Dave. Another cold one.
Take my dog out for walks with no lead, no safety when I squeeze.
Killing it. I said I take my dog out for walks and that. What are you talking about? You hearing what he's saying?
When I Tina this Turner, their man shooting, they shot, but they missing like Timo Verma. Don't involve yourself in my business, it don't concern you. Why am I like this? Is it nature or is it nurture?
Let them know they're taking it. For a second, yeah. Well, we've been listening, but you're saying some stuff. A couple things goes over a couple man's heads.
Real rap, man. It's just real rap. It's just from the heart. It's just how I feel. I couldn't make it if I didn't feel it, if that makes sense. Listen, I can't speak on anyone else's life, other rappers, whether they're capping, whether they ain't. I don't know. I just know that there's some rappers that I'll hear and I'll feel it, and there's a lot of rappers I'll hear and I don't. Do you get me? I just don't feel it. I could be wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? It could be real, but I just don't feel it. Man could hear me and not feel it. Do you get what I'm saying? But I know what it is. People know what it is. So, yeah, I just say it's just real rap, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, real rap. I was originally called, actually, I'm going to go through all the names that I used to be called. So, back when I was a grime artist, yeah, my grime artist name was Killer B, yeah. It was because Heartless Crew had a lyric, something about swarming like killer bees. I just liked it, and I said, yeah, I'm a killer bee. And then that was it. From there, man said, yeah, Killer B. It was Heartless that got man calling myself Killer B. And when I was away, I met Piz. And Piz used to always call me Young Mano, Young Mano. Yes, Young Mano, because I was like one of the young G's on the wing. Yes, Young Mano, Young Mano, Young Mano. So that then stuck now. Then now my name's Young Mano now. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, come out, always was known as Mano, Young Mano. But then obviously, as man got through the years and whatnot, I started thinking, bro, you're not young no more. You can't call yourself Young Mano. I had to switch it up, man. I said, yeah, do you know, it's an OG thing now. It's not a young boy thing, it's an OG thing now. Boxing. Man's been doing boxing. Man's got 2 belts, 2 IBA belts. I got the light heavyweight belt, and I've got the super middleweight belt titles. Yeah, won a couple belts. Sparred with some good like boxers, good level boxers. Football, that was like my number one. Like that hobby there, that's been it from a kid. I've done football from the age of, I think I was 10. Always loved football. Even up to the point where now man are saying, bro, you need to allow the football thing now. I'm saying, nah, bro, I'm still playing. I went and broke my ankle the other day because I can't stop playing. I have to play football. Even my girl, she's on some, yeah, babe, allow it now. I'm saying, nah, man. There's still life left. You get me? I ain't trying to stop playing. I enjoy it. Outside. I just got to use the stool in that car. Broke ankle and everything there, you get me? Yeah, I need some more Ray. I see. Pass shares my Ray, please. Yeah, my shooters never miss. No, load, stick and let it click and explode. Born, bred, raised, Lucy Farm, Luton Town. That's where I was born. Born in the L&D hospital, and man didn't leave for the longest. But yeah, Lucy Farm. That's where man grew up, man. It was an eventful upbringing. You get me? But yeah, Lucy Farm, Luton Town, Lucy Farm. Take it slow. It was very eventful. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, when man was younger, man got in a bit of trouble. Man got in a mix up with certain things, and do you get what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like life was so hard. It weren't. Like, it wasn't like life was hard. Do you get me? Like, I know people that their mum and dads were crackheads. Like, it wasn't that for me. But I was around a lot of things. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, my dad was a certain character. You know, my cousins were certain characters. You see all that. Do you get me? So it was like, I then became a certain character and probably took up the ante. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, listen, you do your homework, innit? Like, Luton's not a great place. There's a lot that goes on. Do you get me? So, like I said, it wasn't hard. Like, it wasn't poverty and all that. I'm gonna pretend. But man was involved in some stuff that the average person wouldn't be. Do you get what I'm saying?
Do with it when I teen in this Turner, their man shooting they shot but they missing like Timo Verma. Don't involve yourself in my business, it don't concern you. Why am I like this? Is it nature or is it nurture?
I was gonna say, man, they're shooting, but they're missing that team of. Why you find out my man like that, man? Come on, man. Missing
What's love got to do with it when I teen in this Turner? Their man shooting they shot but they missing like Timo Verma. Don't involve yourself in my business, it don't concern you. Why am I like this? Is it nature or is it nurture? But I'm this fantastic four. Like my name's Silver Surfer with the gang on the floor. Where the G's them will burst you when they shoot it with finesse. Just like Dimitar Berber had to water it down. He didn't want it to go no further.
I'm all about that money and it runs through my veins. Cause my daddy was a shotter and my mommy was the same. And it will never change. Can't fall in love with the game. And I don't want no fame. Straight money, I need it. And if I ain't got it, I'll put the belly on and go straight back to scheming. I'm still dreaming. Dropped off Ferrari and some white sand just to put the feet in. And I've been about the beef thing.
They say tomorrow ain't promised. You gotta make it count now. Years behind the wall, have you feeling like your life's a limbo?
Toro. You know the vibe, man. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. Back. You know what's going on.
Like a lot of trauma that man haven't processed. Hence why when I do my music, I talk about a lot of stuff. Do you get me? Whether that be my friends that have passed away, rest in peace, Dell, Shine, and P. Whether it be my times, my trips away. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like man's got to process that. We're not people that are gonna go see a therapist. And you know what man them are like. We don't chat in it. We don't, man like to be like, nah, man's good. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone likes to do that. Like really, none of us are good. Like let's be honest. Do you get me? No one's gonna tell you they're not good. Man will say I'm good, even though man ain't good. A lot of us harbour things. A lot of us hold things. Do you get me? All of us. And there's a lot of men that are going to be listening to me speak now that I'll be like, yeah, I know what he's talking about. Man harbour things and it weighs man down. For me, like I said, music's therapy, so that's how I reflect it all. Ooh, that's a tough one. There's a few that I've meant quite a lot. For now, I'm going to go with one that you probably all know, Messenger, which is on Naif's mixtape. Messenger's mad because that's one of the rhythms that has made people cry. That's me basically explaining myself going through a tough time and feeling so lonely, like I was just stuck. Don't know how to explain it, like you're just floating in the middle of nowhere and no one notices you. I wouldn't say I nearly lost my mind, but at one point I thought to myself, blood, what's going on? Do you get what I'm saying? Like I had to check myself at one point. I was acting out of character. Do you get me? Now I can look at it from a big man view and understand that it was the experiences of certain things that made my head start moving mad. And yeah, man it was like I was stuck in a well. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it was hard work. And then I had to take myself away from the ends, from everyone. I literally it was almost like I disappeared. I had to though. I had to for my own sanity to rebuild. Do you get me? Because at one point I was broken. Do you get me? And this is why I don't judge no one. Do you get me? Because I used to be quite a judgmental guy when I think about it. Like I used to be a bit judgmental, thinking I was right. And do you get what I'm saying? Like thinking shit revolved around man. Shit, nothing revolves around me. Everyone's got their own problems. Everyone's got their own life. Why should I put my problems on anyone else? Furthermore, no one else should put their problems on me neither. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you got problems, you realise who is there. Do you get what I'm saying? No one has to be there, but you realise who is there. And that was a difficult moment for me. And it showed a lot of light on a lot of situations. The only one that can do it is yourself. Do you get me? Don't expect handouts. Don't expect people to pick you up off the floor. Don't expect it. If people do, safe. Make sure you cherish them forever. But don't expect it. If you're going through it, speak to yourself. You got to get yourself out. No one can get you out. And then once you're out and you can look at it from a stronger viewpoint, you can understand it more. And then it helps you understand people. other people maybe going through things, and you're not going to be so judgmental because you're like, you know, I get it. Do you get what I'm saying? And it makes you more kind of want to be more helpful to people as well. If you haven't heard it, go check it out and you'll understand what I'm saying. Boy, there's a lot of artists, man. There's a lot of artists I like. Chronic Law, if I could ever collab with him, that would be sick. And then on the UK rap vibe, like Potter Paper, I think he's sick because we're in the same kind of lane. Tef as well, young Tef. I rate their music. I rate what they're doing. Again, that's just my experiences, man. And it just comes to me like that. Pause. You get what I'm saying? It just flows. Like if I've got to think about my lyrics, I shouldn't be writing it. It has to be from in here. I have to have gone through something for me to then lay it out. It's just experiences, man. That's what I draw it from, literally. That's just Nate's one of the young G's then from the block, around the same people, been through similar things, not everything the same. You know, we've lost the same friends and things like that. And like, that's my G, man. That's my peoples, you get what I'm saying? And I'm proud of what he's done because he's not playing no game. He's put the foot on their neck and he hasn't let go. This is why I rate him, because he kept consistent. If you keep consistent, your talent's going to win. And he's kept consistent, he's worked hard, and look where he is now. So I've got to big him up. Man, I'd say, bro, drop out the gang shit. I'd say drop out the gang shit. It's not even worth it. It's not. It's long. It's a joke thing. I wish I had someone to speak the sense to me at that point, because I didn't. At that point, I think my mum and dad had gone. My dad was kind of my person that kept me on the leash. Because I've always been a fiery character when I was a kid. Yeah, when my mum and dad kind of split up, or like things were just mad rocky, I wish I had someone to say to me, it's not like, drop it out. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not here to preach, but a man that's been through a lot, I'm showing you, it's long, it's not worth it, because all you do is hurt people. It's mad. It's probably going to be, I'd say probably 10 to 13. I'm not trying to do a long tape. Trying to make it quality over quantity. But I'm struggling at the minute because man's actually made some bangers. A good 20 something, and I've got to whittle it down. Man, them are saying you might have to just split this into 2 tapes. So yeah, right now it's just trying to go through them and see what ones work best together. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd say probably like around 12 tracks, around that mark, give or take. Yeah, man. Got my boy Nath. Grateful for that one there. That one's a banger. Got my boy JR. Cold. I think I got JR on 2 rhythms. Waiting for my boy Kai to do his verse. I hope he does, because that one there is the next banger. Big up Vic. I got Vic Santoro. My boy Noble come through as well. CB, C Money. My Killy is on there. My boy Z Zilly on there as well. Me, him, and Sia made a banger. That one there's mad. That's all I can think of at the moment. I think there's more, but do you know what it is? Some of them might not even be on this tape. They might have to be on the next one, because remember, man's got to pick and choose. There's features, man. I'm working. Because on my last tape, I didn't have one feature. But I said to myself, on this one, nah, man, you gotta get the features going on now. Hopefully August. Fingers crossed. August.
Is invisible, learn the game from trap gang, the originals. Hold it down, shh, that's the minimum.
Pull out with them big machines, but they ain't made for washing. Chop it like a guillotine. Birds of a feather flock together and gossip. Ram cut the man are talking to the pork sausage.
I need to stop it. I'm on a mission and my life's the deposit. We don't talk, we don't gossip. Look locks, but the cops can't stop talking. I'm only judging a man by his morals and principles. My statement is invisible. I learned the game from trap gang, the originals.
Be smart. Be smart. Please be smart and cherish the ones that love you, because a lot of us, when we're that age, we push away the ones that love us. We push them away, you know, and we're around the madness, and we're pushing away the mums and the sisters and the aunties, the people that actually, like, if you go jail, they're the ones that are going to be there for you. Man, them disappear, for example. Just try and remember, don't push away your loved ones. Always keep them in your mind. Don't do nothing you don't want to do. If you want to do it, you want to go do the rare, all right, cool. If that's in your heart, cool. But I'm saying,
Don't do something you don't want to do. Don't make sense. Like, there's a lot of people that are rooting for you. Trust me, you may not feel like there is. There's a lot of people that are rooting for you. A lot of people that want to see you succeed. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, at the same time, there's people that want to see you fail. There is people that want to see you fail. Forget them, because they're irrelevant. We don't care about them. Do you get me? Think about the ones that want to see you succeed. Focus on that, man. Focus on the right things, because this life's not a joke, man. And we only get one moment. When this moment's gone, we don't know when the next moment will happen. Love.